All right. I'm about to interview Isai. Um, Hi, Isai.
Hi, how are you?
Nice seeing you. Thank you so much
Okay.
for agreeing to do
Okay.
this for me.
Okay, no problem.
So I'm going to ask you a couple of questions if you don't mind.
Okay.
So, your office seems busy.
I am.
All right. I'm sure.
Okay.
So, could you please introduce yourself?
Okay, my name is Isai Silvestri, and I'm working here as a child protective services investigator.
Okay.
Okay.
So, what unit are you in?
I am in the CPS unit, Child Protective Services,
Okay.
and I'm doing investigation.
Great, great. What brought you to DFAX?
And it was in 2008 as I was accepted at Kennesaw State University as a Title IV student.
Yeah, I Kennesaw Rock.
My alma mater.
Oh, great! Wow.
I was interning for 2 years, 2000, still 2010.
Uh-huh.
And May 30th, 2010, they offered me the job as a Child Protective Services investigator.
Oh, okay.
And
wow.
this is where I am. This is where I came from and why I am here, okay?
Great, thank you,
Yes.
great. What is it that you like about working at DFAX?
And the good thing is it is like a social services agency that provides services to children and families.
Okay.
And this is my field when I was over there. My major at Kennesaw State University.
Okay.
My major was like a children and family.
Okay.
Yes.
I see. Great. Okay. And what do you see as a challenge working at DFAX?
And we got many challenges over here, and we have to make sure that we provide services for the family, specifically assess the safety and well-being of the children.
Okay.
But so many times we have to work with other agencies as well.
Okay.
Who put pressures on us, and we have to remind them that all the time that we are here to assess the safety and well-being of children. But there are some conflicts between agencies sometimes, like the Department of Juvenile Justice, DJJ.
Yes.
And they want us to do something, and sometimes we get some conflict with LE, law enforcement. But we have to do our best to serve our community and stay focused on our policies and regulation. We have to make sure that we assess again the safety and well-being of the children. This is our main goal.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes, thank you. And is a also what is your regular day at DFAX? I know it sounds strange. There's no regular day at DFAX, but let's say, just could you describe one of the days at DFAX?
Oh, and we'll talk about like a typical day. So,
Yes. Yes.
And I remember I have to move 4 children from remove 4 children from their parents because of many allegations of neglect and abuse.
Sure.
That was a challenge, and usually as our main goal, we want children to stay with their families. And but at this time, nobody in that family, and we was able to have the children with them. We contact an uncle, the uncle has a history of drugs, and another maternal aunt. This is a history of abusing children, and it was very difficult for us to remove like 4 children.
Oh my. Wow.
From their house to place them somewhere else. But good thing for us, we got good foster parents who help. That was my typical day. Another thing about that family, and it is true that the mother loved the children, but she was in need of some parenting. Had to better do that, and that was my typical day.
I see.
Okay.
All right, great. Well, what do you what would you recommend to an intern who's interning at DFACS?
And my recommendation for any intern is to learn as much you can, and don't forget to ask questions. They have no stupid questions. You ask questions.
Sure.
And you have to remember when what you learn at school is sometimes different in the field.
Yes, I noticed that.
The book is really different.
Oh yes, yes.
And different to the practice. And the other thing is be positive. Be positive, and it is like you have to tell yourself if somebody else does it and it is possible for me, I can do it.
Okay.
This is the main thing I can tell you. But it is a very good field for you to practice what you learn at school. But
Sure.
at the same time, you have to be careful when you have intern of assessing the safety and well-being of children. You have to stay unbiased and be cultural competent.
Oh yes.
And you will do your best. Okay.
Thank you so much,
wish you good
Isaiah.
luck.
Thank you very much. And would you like to say something to Dr. Q?
Oh, Dr. Q, hi, Dr. Q. I miss you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Isaiah, you're great. Thank you
Bye-bye.
so much.
Okay.